What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I just got finished watching the Kwon interview about Terra's collapse, about Terra Luna Classic's collapse. This was the interview. It was from Coinage, and I believe it has like 3,000 or 4,000 views or so. If you guys want to go and check it out, go ahead and check that out. But I wanted to give my opinion on what happened here, what they talked about, and also if they missed out on asking about different opportunities, what's their plan and all that stuff. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can definitely follow me on Twitter. Don't forget that I have a golf channel. The link will be down below if you guys like golf and want to support my golf channel. But let's just chat for a second. Let's just have a discussion about what happened with Terra Luna Classic, this entire interview. So mainly the interview, you saw the beginning where they talked about stable coins and, a full breakdown of that there. And then also talking about Terra and everything that it has to offer, how it was established and, the crash, setting all of that stuff up. Took 10 minutes to set that up. I feel like that was a big part of the interview. It was like 30% of the video, 33% of the video was like 10 minutes or so, which I think is a problem. You need to find a way to summarize that a little bit better. But they talked about the collapse. They talked about security, whose fault it was. They talked about the founders, the team, all of that stuff. But what they neglected to talk about was the future. I think that's where everybody wanted to get information from. They wanted to understand the future of Terra Luna Classic, Terra 2.0. And again, I don't know when this was recorded, if this was something that was recorded way back when. Maybe it says it in the description. I don't see anything saying that that this was from like way back when or in July or in June or anything like that. So what I wanted to know was, what does the future hold for Terra Luna Classic and Terra 2.0? Because yes, you can get into all of the detail and, sit down with them and talk about, lawyers and different things that happened in the crash. And we probably know all of that information, the same information that he's been giving out for forever, really talking about that. And the only thing that I can say we didn't get in the past was probably more of like, hey, this is my fault. There's opportunities for people to attack something. It's because of the person that created those opportunities. And that was something that I really liked, that I loved hearing him say that, look, it's my fault. I realized that I could have prevented this, and I got overly confident. The team got overly confident. And what we could have done is create some security so that this didn't happen. Now, I don't know if he's telling the truth or if that was something that was 100% prepared, or I really don't know. But all I know is I like hearing that, because then it shows that he understands he made a mistake. Now, the overall video, the overall vibe from the video was like, look, I made a mistake, and what I do in the future is going to make up for that mistake. In the next 20 years is going to make up for what happened in the last, 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever he said. Now, that's not something I like to hear, because it's making it seem like this is in the past. No longer do I care about that. We'll never focus on it again. But what I create in the future will be something better. I'm kind of ripping the page off here, crumbling it up, throwing it in the trash, and now I'm starting to draw again. That's not what I want to see. I want to see how you move forward with the projects that you have at hand, because they're still live. You're still seeing Terra Luna Classic that a bunch of people care about, that I care about, that you care about, the next person does care about as well. And we want to see the overall supply burn down, maybe to re-enable the algorithm. Because one thing that Zach said, the person that's interviewing Kwon, one thing that he said was that stablecoins or algorithmic stablecoins have never worked in history. Just because they've never worked in history doesn't mean that you can get it to work. Doesn't mean that you can't, doesn't mean that you can't get it to work. Doesn't mean that it will not stay stable and you will not have the security to last a very, very long time. Now, is there a chance that things could collapse again? Is there a chance that things could be attacked in a different way? Yes, just like there is, you create this camera and you're like, oh, I created the best camera ever. But you know what? I'm going to be able to create something better. And people are like, no, there's never been a better camera created. Well, guess what? Next year, they're going to create a better camera with better technology. So you can do the same thing for cryptocurrency. You can do the same thing for businesses, right? Um, you know, goals and records are meant to be broken. The things that you can do are not just limited by the things that you have right now, because sometimes the things that you have right now can build something that can improve what you have in the future, right? Buildings didn't stay the same, right? Technology didn't stay the same. We understand that things can be built to be better. So with that being said, just because something didn't pan out in the past doesn't mean that it can't work in the future. You just got to find the right way to do it, right? So if you had some sort of security to where stable coins, the algorithmic stable coin, created some sort of backing in a standard stable coin, maybe they had their own stable coin and then they backed it with another stable coin so that those stable coins can be very tied together, as well as seeing things run in value, because this is always worth $1. You have billions of dollars of it. And now if something happened with that, you can now put it there so that it's not going to be attacked. There's always going to be that process to where it does recover. Now, I don't know if that's the right method, but there is methods that can be created. And I think fixing what you had in the past is probably better than you starting from scratch. I've said this time and time again, that this interview should have been focused on what the future of Terra Luna will be, but more it's about, like it says in the title, it's about crypto's largest collapse. The collapse already happened. What's going to happen for the future? We understand that somebody's at fault. Kwon admits that he gave whoever the attacker is the opportunity to attack it. And because of his arrogance, because of his overconfidence, he wasn't able to put the securities in place in order to protect his baby, protect his project. So I'm not sure as to what he's telling the truth about, what he truly believes in, if he's doing this interview with Coinage that I've never heard of Coinage, but I don't know how they're getting this exclusive interview here. But it's definitely interesting to be able to have that interview. But I feel like there should have been so many more questions that were answered about the future rather than what happened in the past. We understand that it happened. We understand that, maybe he's not bankrupt from it. Maybe he still has wealth that he's taken from the project. But it's just like anybody that created a project, right? And let's say you created a business and you profited from that business and put it into your retirement accounts. Well, your retirement accounts are still looking great. Even if the business does go under, you still look good because you still have millions of dollars from that business over the last 20 years or something, right? Now, I'm not saying it's right that he has that, but I'm sure as a person that probably knows about investing, he's taken some profit here and there. And I really don't know the detail to that. But all I'll say is that the future is important. If we can get a breakdown of the future, we can see so much more. And it will just give us the answers that we want, especially about Terra Luna Classic and Terra 2.0 and UST or USTC at this point. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. Feel free to go and check out my golf channel or any of my other channels that I have there. I have the full interview. If you guys want to check out the full interview and my reactions during the interview, it's on the channel, and I posted that probably like 2 hours ago from this video's posting. But anyways, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.